So as I mentioned, I wanted to share this one little paragraph of this book, the essential teachings of Ramana Maharishi. Maharishi, thank you. I got to get that down when I'm recording as much as I know I'm going to be. So in this book it says, it's not even a paragraph, it's just two sentences really. The cause of misery is not in life without. It is within you as the ego. The cause of misery is not in life without. It is within you as the ego. So when we're able to fully grasp that we will never be happy if we let that ego or those aspects of the ego be in the driver's seat, be the CEO at that table. We will never find that happiness that we're all looking for, which is only really truly found in this moment right here and right now. The present moment is where it all is. This is it. Now, by the way, yes, we can, set our ducks up in order and all that great stuff, and we can walk out this room, and within a split second, it can be taken away from us. This is all we truly have in the here and now. So, some might then say, though, that, well, if the present moment is all there is, and you can always come back here, and this is the answer, so why do we need to go back sometimes and do some healing in the past? Right? Well, why? Well, we don't have to, but life's going to happen out there. Life continues to happen, and the universe keeps on working for us. Because we can't live in the present moment 24/7. But what we can do is do our best to heal whatever is unresolved within our consciousness that is causing us from staying in that peace when we're not in the present moment. Does that make sense? So what we need to do is we need to look at those places within ourselves that are unhealed. And how do we know they're unhealed? When our peace is disturbed. When we think about someone and we immediately go to that place within ourselves of dis-ease. That point of unpeacefulness within ourselves. That's how we know that we still have some healing to do. And especially now around the holidays, when some of us go home to family, which, stuff comes up then. Or some of them, and bless some people, their families aren't even around. And yet whenever they think of the holidays, immediately that same energy comes forward. So that is our way of knowing that we have some healing to do. Is by when we think or we're around people and our inner peace is disturbed. But remember, everything is truly happening for us. Everything is happening for us. So it's up to us to embrace the universe's way of giving us things. Because I guarantee you, the universe loves us so much and wants us to be in that place of peace as much as we possibly can, which is our birthright, by the way, which is our natural state of being. That it will keep on giving us the same thing over and over and over again until we choose to look at the irrational core belief that's underneath it. Irrational core belief that's underneath it. And how do I know it's irrational? If it's not in alignment with your perfection, your wholeness, and your divinity. Period. So this is an opportunity for us to heal those places within ourselves that are not in alignment with our truth. So it's happening for us. To be able to then, when our peace is disturbed, ask ourselves, what is the core belief under this that is disturbing this peace? That's causing this anxiety in my body temple. And then be able to do the work that looks at, the work that we need to do to reperceive, really, reperceive whatever might have happened. Or throw away a belief that doesn't serve us. And that, again, is why I love the book, The Four Agreements, because with those 4 agreements, he just really nails it as far as getting rid of any beliefs that don't serve us any longer. And then what we find, again, truly is that when we have these core beliefs present, our body temple is in dis-ease, we then do the work to identify what core belief is under there that needs to be updated and discarded, perhaps. then, once that happens, we truly need to practice self-forgiveness. For so many years, we blamed him or her for saying this or that about us.
That's right. Who's the matter with me?
Right. Who's the matter with me? Exactly. But the truth of the matter is, we don't need to forgive them for saying anything. We have to forgive ourselves for buying into their belief. We have to forgive ourselves for allowing their words to be more truthful and powerful than our own. And that truly is where forgiveness is necessary. And that process simply is, I say simply, but it really is simply saying, I forgive myself for judging myself as being anything less than perfect, divine, and whole.
Hallelujah.
I forgive myself for being anything less than perfect, whole, and divine.